I tried every single chocolate chip cookie in New York City. Stay tuned to find out which one's the best one. And yes, without further ado, I think makes the best chocolate chip cookies in New York City. I'm on my way to my first location. I'm on a mission to devour every chocolate chip cookie in New York City. We're making our way to a place called Yanni's Coffee. Hi there.
That's a cool camera.
Thank you. Can I get a chocolate chip walnut cookie?
Anything else?
That's it.
Are you filming something?
I'm streaming actually.
Right now?
Yeah, I'm not. It's not facing you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Wait, I didn't do my makeup.
It's the other way around. Don't worry.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. I just got a chocolate chip walnut cookie. They are supposedly one of the best in the city. So here's the deal. Here's what I'm doing. This morning I went to Costco and I picked up like 5
double chunk chocolate cookies
from the food court. I'm using that as a base. I think they are really decent, solid cookie. I have a bunch of them in my bag right now. I am going to use that as the B tier. I think they're a very solid B tier cookie. Really thick, gooey in the middle, but not a little too sweet. That cookie I had warm. This cookie, I'm not sure. Let's take a look at it here. That's the chocolate chip walnut cookie from Yanni's Coffee.
Instantly, it's not as sweet. The flavors are a lot more subtle. It's not warm. It's been sitting there for a little bit, but I have to say it's really airy, kind of. It feels a little bit more sophisticated in kind of every way. It obviously has walnuts, which is different, I think. It adds a little bit of earthiness and texture, but yeah, really good Yanni's. I would put that right now high A, maybe low S tier, but I don't really know what to expect from all the cookies today.
Let's go check out the next locations. Why are there so many cookie shops? I would never really go out of my way to eat all these cookies. Who's eating all these cookies? Leave a comment if you eat cookies. This wasn't originally on my list. We have that chocolate chip and chunk cookie. Yeah, sure. That's it, thanks. Okay, here at Milk Bar, the cookies come pre-packaged. So, you know, if you get them anywhere else, you're probably not gonna get a different quality. Pretty thin cookie. Soft. Honestly, kind of feels just like a Nestle cookie. Let's see if the taste is any different. Disappointing. It just tastes like a Nestle cookie. And it's pre-packaged and everything, so it doesn't even feel like it's particularly special in any way. Compared to the Costco cookie, that's a
boom or doom.
Doom. It is not a boom. It is a doom. Cannot give it more than a C tier. Probably a D tier. Hi, could I get a half-baked chocolate chip cookie? Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's try this cookie from Janie's. They have pie crust cookies is their main attraction, it seems. But this is the half-baked chocolate chip cookie. This one I like a lot more already than what I saw from Milk Bar. It looks like more homemade, substantial cookie. It doesn't have all the stabilizers or, you know, kind of the pre-packaged thing that Milk Bar had.
It's good, but you know, $3.50. I don't know, man. That Costco cookie, I can't really put it on a higher tier than that for this. It's a good cookie, but B tier. It has a little bit more developed flavor than the Costco cookie does. And the chocolate's a little higher quality, but it's just so much thinner, I guess. And now I've had kind of two thick chocolate chip cookies that I don't think it's as good as the other two that I had. I'd say higher in the B tier maybe than the double chunk chocolate chip cookie, but on to our next cook. Hi there. There, can I get a chocolate chip cookie? Yeah. Thank you. This is kind of gross, honestly. How thick this thing is. It's a big cookie. Oh man, okay. That's too much. Too thick, too sweet. I think it doesn't achieve the balance that the Costco cookie had. There's just so much of it. I'm not sure if the ingredients are necessarily like higher quality. It doesn't really feel like it. And it's just too heavy to get through. Even if I had a glass of milk or ice cream or something, I don't think I could really pull one of those down. B tier, low B tier, under the Costco cookie. High C tier maybe, but the cookie-centric locations so far have been a little disappointing. The coffee shops might have gotten the cookie better. Yanni's was really nice. It seems like that walnut's almost necessary for such a thick kind of cookie. Chip City, would not recommend. Hi there, can I get a chocolate chunk cookie? Regular classic $3 cookie. Oh, this one looks, honestly, better than Milk Bar. Honestly, better than Milk Bar. I'll put that at C tier. Keep Milk Bar at D tier. That's more of an indictment of Milk Bar's cookie than it is of how good Insomnia is. Alex, yes, excuse me. Okay, thank you.
What happened?
Okay. Alright, glad that I managed to make my way out of there. Let me show you what it looks like inside there right now. It's like, as soon as I came out, it just got crazy. But here I have my little Crumbl cookie box. This is my first Crumbl cookie ever, chat. Just so you know. I've never had a Crumbl cookie before today. For $5 for a single cookie, let's see what Crumbl has to offer. I immediately noticed these big chocolate chunks. I don't know if I was expecting that. Okay, Crumbl has this like a little layer of vanilla that gives it a little bit of depth. It's not the sweetest cookie I've had. Something dairy. Maybe the butter that they use is different, but I'm surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Definitely better than Milk Bar. Is it better than Janie's? I don't know. I don't think so. And Janie's was also cheaper. What did I give Janie's? A B tier? Yeah. Okay, Crumbl, you're in the B tier as well. It was actually a lot more balanced than I thought it would be. It wasn't too much chocolate. Sometimes I feel like I know it's ridiculous to say this, but sometimes I feel like in a chocolate chip cookie there's too much chocolate. It just fills your mouth. It makes it heavy, you know, like as though you have a lot of peanut butter in it, which I don't love. But all right, okay, Crumbl, okay. I'm actually so full of cookies already. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe to see me explode from eating cookies. Hi there. Can I get a chocolate caramel chunk cookie? Would that be up? Yes. Looks like this.
Has caramel throughout, as well as these kind of big chocolate buttons.
See you later. See you. Bye.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know if this is anyone's kind of ideal of a chocolate chip cookie because of the caramel that's added, but I think the salt does a little bit. It is still a little heavy. I think A tier. I think I'm just discovering that I might like thinner cookies a little bit more, even though the best cookie I've had all day is still from Yanni's, which was a thicker cookie, but it had the walnut in it. Maybe I'm just not a big fan of chocolate as much, but this one was good. This one is good. It had a lot of depth of flavors. It had a nice kind of dough consistency when I chewed into it. Yeah, but what I didn't like is that it's still too sweet. I wouldn't want to eat a full cookie, pretty much, I think. Unless I was drinking something bitter, like coffee or tea. But daily provisions for $3.50, A tier. Let's see what our next cookie is. This place is nice. Hi there, can I get a chocolate chip cookie?
Anything else?
Can I get a coffee?
What type of coffee?
Drip coffee, sorry.
Drip coffee?
Yeah.
Small or large?
Large.
And regular milk or
Just black. Yeah, I just decided to take a pit stop here anyway, because I'm cold, and this place looks like this. So I decided it was a good place to grab a coffee while trying this cookie. This one's another pretty classic flat chocolate chip cookie, but I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like glistening on the surface. Beautiful. It has nice browning on the outside as well as kind of on the underside. Oh, broke really nicely too. This is it. S tier cookie. Oh my god, it's so good. But it's just baked so perfectly, this cookie. Really good. Hi there, can I get a chocolate chip cookie? Yeah. Here we are at 7 grams Caffe. The classic. They got a thicker one. Cookie. Ooh, okay. This one just kind of collapsed immediately when I broke it. Really like molten on the inside. This one's a little bit more chocolate heavy. I would say it's a little worse than Yanni's. So something like A tier or something like that. Yeah, like low A tier. It's a good cookie. It's just so heavy. I just need something to balance it out. Cool. Alright. That was a good cookie. Like, I don't look that excited because I just don't, I think I'm discovering I don't really like cookies that much. So far, I'll say if it's a regular chocolate chip cookie and it's thick and there's nothing else in it, like a walnut or something like that, then it just doesn't seem it's too much. It just needs, you need to add something to bring it back to life. It's just too deep, it's too rich in your mouth, it's too heavy in mouthfeel. It just kind of weighs you down, man, you know? You need something bright to lift it up, like a little lemon zest. Yanni's did walnuts, I think, copying Levain, which is the original arbiter of all of this cookie nonsense, which we're gonna go to soon. Hey, can I get a chocolate chunk cookie?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it, yeah. Alright. Dominique Ansel. Fresh out the oven. Another thin cookie. Alright, let's take a bite.
This cookie is a little bit more delicate. It's more blonde. I don't know if you noticed when you looked at it, but it's more blonde in color. So it doesn't really have that kind of like dark caramelization. It's not really focused on those like Mah-Ze-Dahr sugar burnt kind of sharpness, but it's sweet. There's something that it reminds me of, and I can't really put my finger on it, but it's like it eats thicker than it is, if you know what I mean. Like it feels like a thicker cookie, but it tastes, goes down like a thinner cookie. Yeah, I don't know, it's just not exceptionally good. I think A tier along Yanni's coffee, I'd say it's a little worse. It swings above its weight, even though it's really, the expectation's really high going into it, so I'm not really sure. But I think those were some pretty solid A-tier cookies. Hi there. Can we get that chocolate chip walnut cookie? Of course. $5.25 for a chocolate chip walnut cookie. Okay, let's go. Let's go eat this baby outside. Let's see what we got here. Levain. The chocolate chip walnut cookie at Levain Bakery. I will say, so far looks wise, it's got something. It's got that little bit. That, you know. Alright. I know what I was expecting. And I have to say that it's better than most of the thick cookies I've had so far. The walnut, like I mentioned before, helps me with this a lot. And it not being too harsh or too rich in mouthfeel. If I had to rate it, it would probably fit somewhere a little bit above 7 gram, wherever that was. I think B tier, A tier, B tier. It's either this is like, I think precipice, A tier, B tier, or like right on that line. It's the best of the thick cookies I've had so far, except for Yanni's coffee. I think this Yanni's coffee is an evolution of this cookie, you know. I do not think that the original was untouchable in any kind of way. So Yanni's, congrats for being the best of the thick boys, and the thick ones. Hi there, can I get a chocolate chip cookie?
Just one?
Just one, yeah. Thank you. I'm surprised. This is actually the cookie at Mah-Ze-Dahr. Very idyllic looking. A little sea salt on the top, which I appreciate. I think some of these needed some salt. And this one has it. Yeah. Okay. Thin cookie. It's got that salt, but also the true crunch texture of the dough is like pretty solid, pretty good. I like the one at Maman better, I think. But Mah-Ze-Dahr, I think it's a low S tier. It just fits that like perfectly baked consistency while having good flavors inside of the cookie. It's not too heavy in mouthfeel. You know, it's not one of these gooey cookies. Okay, chat. In Midtown, this place is regarded as the best chocolate chip cookie by many in New York City. Hi there. Can we get a chocolate chip cookie? Alright, let's have a look-see at culture, huh? The best cookie in New York City. It's kind of thick. It's not thin, but it's kind of thick. A lot of chocolate. got a crunch to it. It's good. If you want a really super chocolatey cookie, this is, I think, the best one. It's not really my taste of like what I would want necessarily, I think, but it's very good. So I'm gonna give it this is the top A tier, I think. But just because my taste, I like a little less chocolate heavy of a cookie. It can't be an S tier for me. So top of A tier. Okay, I'm so tired of eating cookies. I think I'm finally going to the last place on the Lower East Side. Yeah, I'm mostly just learning I don't really like cookies that much. Chat, we're here at our last cookie shop, Gooey On the Inside. Hey, boss. I'm alright. Can I get a chocolate chip chunk cookie?
No problema, man.
Thank you, boss. Have a good one. Gooey On the Inside. This one's actually pretty promising, I think. It looks... This one's like the thickest one, I think, easily. Try a bite. Oh, so thin. Yeah, you know, like I said, I think I just have a preference towards flatter chocolate chip cookies. The gooey ones are a bit raw sometimes, but this one I think fits just under the culture cookie that I just had. I think an A tier. It's better than the B tier cookies, but not quite. So after trying all of the cookies in New York City, here are my rankings. And yes, without further ado, I think Maman makes the best chocolate chip cookies in New York City. Just fits my style, my preferences, and it was just a really well-balanced cookie. I think the location was really nice, and if you want like a really nice, dark kind of diner coffee that you could chill with a mug or bring a date for a coffee date, great spot. But yeah, that's all for today. Let me know if I forgot any spots in the comments. And I'll see you next time.